Your bank statement is an official document you use when you make your application for your visa, and it's so important because the visa officer wants to be convinced that for the duration you'll be in the country, you will not rely on public fund, because as a student you're obviously not entitled to public fund, which is going to be stamped in your visa page. And they want to be sure that you're able to support yourself for the duration so that you don't become homeless during the period. And do you know that with at least as 1,000 naira, like if your account is short of 1,000 naira, even 10 cedis, you can actually be denied your visa. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaka, but you can call me Miss Mac. If it's your first time of stopping by and seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to my channel because it's absolutely free, so you can be a part of my local community. On this channel, I discuss tips that can help you migrate to the United Kingdom. I share job openings I can come across, and I give general advice to students. So do well to click on the subscribe button so you can be a part of my local community. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know I appreciate you. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the growth of our community. I really do not take it for granted. Now, while you make your application for your visa, there are very tiny details, like very tiny information that can make your visa be denied. But the good news is that today I'm going to be sharing with you some of those details, if not all, that you should be aware of. So I don't have anything that will make the visa officer deny you your visa, even after paying so much money to get your card. So do well to watch this video to the very end, because I'm going to be very detailed and give instances of where such things can actually happen. The first issue I want to address is discrepancies in names. For instance, my name is Amaka, and let's say my English name is Chikodi Okunya. So Amaka Chikodi Okunya. Apparently, that's the same way my name should appear in my international passport, Amaka Chikodi Okunya. But take, for example, my bank, like where I save my money, then the name appearing there is Amaka Evelyn Okunya, because sometimes people just give themselves names as they grow up, but you don't know that these things at the long run has a way of affecting you, because it's your name. We all know it's your name, but then it's not the same way it appears in your bank statement that it appears in your international passport. Now, all your supporting documents, aside from your bank statement, all your supporting documents, the names there should appear the same way it appears in your international passport, if you do not want to have issues when you make your application for your visa. So if your name is Amaka Chikodi Okunya, then the name on your bank statement should be Amaka Chikodi Okunya. Please, if you have any name that is different the way your name is in your international passport, this is the best time for you to go and rectify that, so that you go to the courts, get an affidavit, and update your statements in the bank, so that when you're submitting, you will not have any problem when it comes to name, because I tell you that this is enough reason for them to deny you your visa. Now, the second issue is putting the wrong amount in your account. Now, how do we know what is the wrong amount and what is the right amount? So I'm going to be explaining this using someone's case as an example. Now, someone got an admission with University of Bolton. His tuition fee was about 13,000, but after they gave him some discounts and everything they gave to him, was left with 9,950 pounds. So his payment before CAS was 4,500. Now, if you less 4,500 from 9,950 pounds, you're left with about 5,550. But then, to be on the safer side, it's always good to give it a round figure. So we're rounding it up to 6,000 pounds. Now his tuition fee is left with 6,000 pounds. For his cost of living, because he's not staying within London and East 32 boroughs, so he's supposed to calculate 8,023 pounds by 9 months. Now this is the total. So you add this with the balance of your tuition fee. Now, whatever is left is the right amount you're supposed to have in your bank account. Now, how do you convert this thing to your country's currency? Now, irrespective of the country where you are, there's a place you can actually check it, which is used by the UK government, is www.owanda.com. So you put this amount from pounds and convert it to your country's currency, so you know how much is left. But to be on a safer side, let's take for instance, you're in Nigeria, and after doing your calculation, you're left with about 9 million naira. It's best to keep 10 million in your account. Now, why am I saying 10 million naira? Because sometimes there can be fluctuation, or anything can make the exchange rate to change. So for you to be safe, it's always good to have over than to have under, because if you have something below what is expected, anything can happen. And maybe the day when the visa officer is supposed to assess your application, that's when they will say, oh, the amount he has in his account is not sufficient. So you can put something like 1 million naira extra to what the actual amount is. I bet you that you're going to be safe and you will not have any cause to regret why your visa application will be denied. The next issue I want to address is the duration when you make your visa application. Take, for example, you print your bank statement on the 1st of June. Please, that bank statement you printed on the 1st of June is only valid for exactly 31 days. Now, if it elapses 31 days, it's not admissible as proof of fund by the visa officer. So it's always good that when you print your bank statement today, within the first 14 days, go and do your biometrics. Because if you keep prolonging the time, assume that you're tampering with the amount in your account, and they might require more documents, or go to your bank to get more details, and maybe you have pulled out a lump sum, which is definitely going to affect your visa. So you have a duration of 31 days, but do not wait till even 20 days. 2 weeks is sufficient for you to go for your biometrics, so that when you're ready, let's say you're ready tomorrow, pull the amounts today and then go for your biometrics tomorrow. It's always good to be safe than sorry. So this is one reason why your visa can actually be denied. Do not tamper with the amount. What do I mean by that? Let's say that you're supposed to have 9,500,000 as your proof of fund. From day 1 to the 28th day, you're expected to have nothing below 9,500,000. You can have above 9.5 million, but not below it. So your opening statement from the day 1, you're putting the amount for 28 days should be 9.5 or a little bit above it. Please don't say I want to buy a recharge card, 100 naira, or my granny needs some money, I need to send money to her. Please take money from another account, but not the account you're supposed to use as proof of fund. Because the moment you tamper with it from day 1, or let's say in between the 28 days, from that day you tampered with it and the day you put back the funds, that day you put back the funds is the day that is supposed to start counting as your day 1. Because your opening statement should be the exact amount the visa officer requires from you. I hope that is clear enough. What I'm saying is that your opening statement should be the right amount. Don't go below. If you go below it, there's high chances that your visa would be denied. So please, from day 1, when I say day 1 to that 28th day, it should be the right amount for your tuition fee as well as your cost of living. Next is use your personal account. Why am I saying that? I've made research and I've asked a couple of students in the country, and they say for the reason best known to them, it's always good to use your personal account. Sometimes you can actually use your parents' account, especially if you answer the same surname, but you need a supporting document, because whilst you're using your parents' account and you're answering the same surname, they need to give you a letter that is your daddy or is your mommy, and you submit your daddy's statement and they don't have any letter to back that up. I'm sorry, it's assumed that you just got someone's account and your visa will be denied. Let the money sit in your account for 28 days. And if you know you're someone who's not really careful with money, I would advise that you place a lien on your account, so that way you don't have access to your account till the expiration of that 28 days. But instead of 28 days, you can go a little bit above that, 35 days. Yes, 35 days. But then if you want to use your mom's or your dad's account, please get a supporting document, a letter that they are the ones sponsoring your tuition fee. But to be safe, like I said, use your personal account and place a lien on your account so that you don't tamper with the funds. And lastly, there are certain things that are not admissible as proof of funds. Let's say you have Bitcoin savings, you have your shares and it's so huge, your pension, or statements from a bank that is not regulated by the central regulatory body of the country, or a bank that does not use electronic record keeping. Any information from these people will not be admissible as proof of fund. Yes, that is on gov.uk. I'm not just telling you, I'm telling you right from the office of the UK. These are not accepted as proof of fund. So please just zero them now. So guys, please always ensure that your amount is fixed for 28 days, and don't try to build the account. Let's say week 1 you're putting 5 million, week 2 you're putting 2 million, week 3 you're withdrawing 1 million, week 4 you're putting another amount. No, the amount should be the right amount right from day 1, so that after 28 days you can immediately apply for your visa, go for your biometrics, and know that you are done with that phase, so that you don't do anything that will make the visa officer deny you your visa. Because after paying so much money and getting your CAS, we all don't want to get a denial of our visa. So guys, these are some of the things that I know, or mistake that people have made. I mean, with at 1,000 naira, the person's visa was denied. So use owanda.com and check how much it's going to cost in your country's currency, and sometimes fix a little bit above that, so that when there's fluctuation or the exchange rate changes doesn't affect the proof of fund. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and if you're making your application, please do so now, because those who are resuming September is very close, and you want to come in a month before school resumes so that you can be relaxed, do all the necessary paperwork, and be ready for school. So guys, I wish you the best of luck, and if you have more questions, please leave it in the comment section and I will do my very best to answer you. As always, my name is Amaka and I share immigration tips to the UK. So if you're the first time seeing my channel, do well to click on the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching my video, and see you in my next video.